if we if we if we involve with the concept of learning. So learning is adjustment. Adjustment means cope up with our society, with our nation, with our family, with our community, with our different organizations. This is the concept of learning is adjustment. Number 2 question, learning is practice. Learning is practice. How learning is practice? We know that there is a view, practice makes a man perfect. Without practice, nothing is to be happened. Through practice or through habits, we gain number of knowledge. If one math example I will provide, multiple table, best example, multiple table. If our multiple table learned or practiced by us again and again, then automatically that can be learned by us. That's why there is a word, practice makes a man perfect. For the perfectness among us, we must practice every work by which learning automatically happen within us. Okay? Third nature of learning, learning cannot be accelerated. Learning cannot be accelerated by force. Learning cannot be accelerated by force. Forcefully, learning cannot be possible. There must be required some zeal, encouragement, internal motivation must be essential. I learn, I must learn. That type of attitude, if every individual will have, no doubt, learning automatically happen. Forcefully cannot be learning possible. Learning cannot be provided to everybody forcefully. If we provide corporal punishment to the learners, read more and more, and we will beat again and again, then individual cannot be learned perfectly. He must learn by the help of he must learn through fear. Only for fearness he must learn, but that learning will not be stay with him permanently. After few years or after few days, everything will be forgotten. So teacher or parents or every elder person, when teach to others, during that moment they must provide motivation, internal motivation, by which individual will get force internally by himself or herself, and he must or she must learn. If we will forcefully sit to them in a particular room, then learning cannot be possible. Forcefully cannot be possible. The learning process cannot be possible forcefully. Okay? Another point, learning is universal. Learning is universal. It means everybody can learn. Everybody can learn from different society. From the childhood period to adulthood period, from the birth to death, every person can learn, but there must be required particular environment, particular person who will teach, particular of curriculum, particular methods of teaching. Then learning can be proceed positively, because learning is universal. Universal means everybody can participate in the process of learning. Everybody. That may be a rich person, that may be a poor person, that may be a child, that may be a young person. Any person who has the power of rational, who has the rational power, rational thinking, every person can learn. That's why there is a saying, learning is universal. Okay. Another point. Learning is universal. Another point. Learning is a deliberate process. Learning is a deliberate process. Deliberate process means willingness. Deliberate. If interest will create among me, then I will learn. Ichhakruta. Deliberate process means pranodita prakriya. Pranodita means deliberate अर्थ होची forcefully नुह जते बेले हम माइंड को आसीबो जे हमें पढिबा सेतेले पढिबा. Deliberate process. Nobody will provide force. Nobody will provide a particular restriction. Through restriction learning cannot be possible. Learning can be processed. Learning can be proceed in a deliberate way. Okay. These are the nature of learning. Another point, nature of learning. Learning is environmental. Learning is environmental. It means learning needs a particular environment. In a particular environment, the individual can learn from the birth to death. We are involving with different environment. First, when a baby birth or when a baby born, he involved with the family. Family is one type of environment. Community, one type of environment. Society, one type of environment. School, college, university, all these are one type of environment. And in each and every environment, individual learns. That's why we are saying learning is environmental. Okay. Another point, learning is a continuous process. Learning is a continuous process. Learning is a continuous process. It means continuously, progressively, learning can be possible. There is no end in learning process. from from every corner of our society, we learn different from different society. We learn. If a man he stay in the home is a place, he learn how to interact or how to make adjustment with the society, with the family members. From the home, when he goes to market complex, from the market complex he also learns how to deal with the shopkeepers. From the after the market complex, after that, when he or she goes to temple, in the temple also he also learn how to pray God. From the preceptor, from the Brahmin he learn how to pray God. Different society, individual learns different society, different environment. That's why we can say learning is continuous. Learning is a continuous process. There is no end in learning. If there is society, if there is individual, there is also the process of learning. जोंठी समाज अच्छी, जोंठी शिक्षार्थी अछंती, जोंठी मनीष माने अछंती, सेठी शिक्षण केबे भी सरिबो नाही. शिक्षण अनवरत भाबे चली थाए. जन्मरू मृत्यु पर्यंत प्रत्येक मनीष किछि ना किछि विभिन्न प्रकार परिवेश रु किछि ना किछि शिखितांती, जोडा कमे लर्निंग बोली कहउछि. जहा द्वारा ता बिहेवियर रे परिवर्तन घटे एवं से ज्ञानटा बा से जो बिहेवियर परिवर्तन घटी थाए अभिज्ञता माध्यम रे. अभिज्ञता बा तालीम बा प्रशिक्षण बा ट्रेनिंग जोडा में कहउछि, ट्रेनिंग माध्यम रे अभिज्ञता माध्यम रे गोटे पिलार बिहेवियर टा चेंज हि थाए. So this is the meaning of learning is a continuous process. Another nature of learning. Learning is transferable. Learning is transferable. Can a learning transfer from one to another? Can learning transfer from one to another? Yes, learning is transferable. Learning is transferable. How? How learning is transferable? Yes, learning transfer. How? The transfer of learning can be possible only by three ways. Only by three ways. First one is positive transfer. Positive transfer. Second, negative transfer. Third, zero transfer. Generally, three type of transfer of learning. We are involved with three type of transfer of learning. Positive transfer, negative transfer, zero transfer. Positive transfer means if learning from one situation will transfer to another situation in a positive way, that is called positive transfer of learning. If learning from one situation is to be transferred to another situation in a positive way, that is called positive transfer of learning. For example, we will take, can learning transfer? Yes, learning can be transferred automatically. But that transformation can be possible only by three ways. Positive, in a positive way, in a negative way, or in a zero process. In a positive way, for example, we will take, if we learn math, we can understand the subject physics. Yes or no? The technique, mathematical techniques or some mathematical technique can be used in the physics subject. Another example we will take, if we are thoroughly involved with the Oriya grammar, then we can handle the English grammar, because some technique of Oriya grammar can be used in English grammar. For example, here is we are saying some words visheshya, we can here use noun, pronoun, sarvanam, verb, kriya. So the techniques of Oriya grammar can be transferred to the techniques of English grammar. Okay, if we learn, or if we are involving with the term knowledge, what we call writing a cycle, if the techniques of riding a cycle can be transferred to riding a bike or scooty, if the techniques of cycle can be transferred, if the techniques of riding a cycle can be transferred to riding a scooty or riding a bicycle, because here is some technique, that technique can be applied here, by which scooty and bike can be ride by us perfectly. Okay, this type of transfer is called positive transfer. Positively some technique will be transferred to another situation. This type of transfer is called positive transfer of learning. Negative transfer of learning, we will go to another view. Negative transfer of learning. Negative transfer of learning, it means the techniques of one situation is to be transferred to another situation in a negative way. The techniques of one situation will be transferred to another situation in a negative way. In a negative way. The techniques of one situation, if the techniques of one situation will be transferred to another situation in a negative way, that is called negative transfer of learning. For example, we will take example, suppose boy, its plural form boys, girls, girl, its plural form girls, pen, pens, like child. Some students are there, they will write here childs, boys, boys, girl, girls, pen, child, childs. It is wrong. This type of technique. Here is one situation, here is another situation, learning transfer, but here is when the learning transfer to another situation, the learning is wrong. That type of learning is called negative transfer of learning. Okay. Another example we will take. Today is 1st June. 1st June 1st June 2020. Tomorrow 2nd June, 3rd June, like it will be continued till 31/12/2012 December last পর্যন্ত ডেট আজির ডেট ইয়ে তারপরে আসিব 2 3 4 5 এমতি চালিব অপ টু 31 তারিখ পার মানে ডিসেম্বর 31 তারিখ পর্যন্ত চালিলা তাহলে 2020 বর্ষ কমপ্লিট হইছে তারপরে আসিব নেক্সট 01/01/2021 but some few people they will write like this is wrong. That type of learning is negative transfer of learning. It is positively we are proceed positively, but that motion will here, and this is wrong. This is negative transfer. Okay, these are the examples, positive and negative. Positive transfer of learning and negative transfer of learning. Another definition or another point, zero transfer of learning. Zero transfer of learning means what? Zero transfer. Zero transfer means there is no transfer. Zero transfer means there is no transfer. Learning from one situation will never transfer to learning from another situation. Mathematical technique cannot be used in a mild subject. It is one situation, it is another situation. This technique cannot be used here, and this technique cannot be used here. This type of situation, or during this situation, learning cannot be proceed. Learning cannot be transferred from this to this. That's why it is called negative transfer of. That's why it is called zero transfer of learning. Okay. A person, mathematical knowledge cannot be transferred to a mild subject. History knowledge cannot be transferred to botany knowledge. Chemistry cannot be transferred to English subject matter. Medical student or medical course cannot be transferred to engineering course. This is negative, a zero transfer of learning. These are the three. Learning is transferable. This transfer of learning is possible three ways: positive, negative, and zero. Okay. These are the nature of learning. Another point, learning, another nature of learning. Learning is the solution of problems. Learning is the solution of problems. It means problems, if problems occur, if we are facing number of problems, there is some solution. If there is a problem, there is some solution, and that problem can be possible, or that problem can be solved by the help of learning. If we learn perfectly, if we learn number of knowledge, number of habits, number of skill, number of attitude, number of what I call of behavior, number of abilities, potentialities, capabilities, then each and every problem can be solved. Okay. Suppose we are facing one problem. unlimited problems are there, but for example we will take, if we are facing one problem, for this one problem there is no only one solution, number of solutions are there. If problem is one, solution is maximum, maximum solutions are there. Each and every problem has number of or maximum number of solutions, but here is a point, number of solutions are there, but which type of solution is very essential, or which type of solution is more helpful, by which my problem is to be solved very quickly. That is more important. Problem is one, solution is maximum, but individual, as we are individual, as we are a rational animal, as we have maximum thinking power, for one solution or for one problem, which type of solution we will take, by which my problem is to be solved very quickly. That is more important. And the selection of solution can be possible if we learn perfectly. So learning is more essential. Our learning helps to us for solving the problems, but that problem is not only one problem in our life. In our life, only one problem is not there. There are no maximum number of problems. From the day to night, we are facing number of problems. But which type of solution we will take, by which our every solution, every problem is to be solved very quickly, very softly. That is more important, and that can be possible if we learn perfectly. If we learn in a perfect, in a what we call very good environment, very effective environment. And that effective environment is known as school, college, or university, or any educational institution, because student or because every individual, they learn mentally, or they learn different knowledge from different course, from different human resources, only in the school or college or university or any educational institution or organization. From the family he also learns, from the society he also learns, but the bookish knowledge, the required knowledge, the what we call the course, different course of knowledge can be collected only by the help of the institution. Okay, so learning is the solution of problem. Here you can understand, problem is there, solution is also there. If problem is one, solution is maximum, and if for solving the problem, which type of solution we will take, that can be possible. So learning is the solution of problem. Okay, another point we will go. Another point, nature of learning. Another point, learning is intellectual. Learning is intellectual and creative. It is also very important. Nature of learning. Learning is intellectual and creative. Intellectual and creative. Psychological term. What is the meaning of creative? Creativity and intellectual. Very huge difference among this. In the next class we will discuss, because topic is there in your all of your courses, the learning and teaching. In the paper of learning and teaching there is also the topic creativity and intellectual. Simply I will discuss that topic in the next class. Learning is intellectual and creative, definitely. Intellectual person can learn very quickly, or a creative person can learn very softly, because intellectual means ability to adjust, ability to deal, ability to carry on abstract thinking, ability to whatever it is, ability. Intellectual means ability to whatever. If I have that ability to collect knowledge, I am an intellectual person. If you have the power, or if you have the ability to gain knowledge, you are intellectual person. Every person in this world is the intellectual person, because every person has that power of ability. Every person, because classification of intelligence, if we will discuss this classification of intelligence: genius, superior, more superior, very low superior, average, what you call idiot, then different classification of intelligence are there. Imbecile, moron, different terms are there according to their classification of IQ based on intellectual को विभिन्न प्रकार intellectual individual को मैं different classification करूँचे. So intellectual means power of ability or ability to anything, ability to deal with others, ability to think with others, ability to learn, ability to take rest, ability to whatever. If any person has that power of ability, then we can say that individual has that power of intelligence. Okay? So, second point, creativity. Creativity means something special. Something special. Special means what? Creativity means novelty. Uniqueness, openness, novelty, uniqueness, openness. Next, special. Some special quality some person have. Some special quality means art, making art. It is one type of creativity. Painting, drawing. These are the best examples of creativity. So the power of creativity and the power of intelligence helps in the process of learning. Individual, if the individual intelligent, more intelligent or less intelligent or average, whatever it may be, if the individual has the power of creativity, no doubt learning can be possible among them, among that individual. That's why learning is intellectual and creative. Intellectual person, creative person can learn very quickly, can learn perfectly, can learn systematically. Okay, these are the points, few points, the nature of learning. After that, types of learning. types of learning and factors affecting learning. We will discuss factors affecting learning and types of learning in the next class. Some nature of learning, some meaning, and some what we call concept of learning we are discussing today. In the next class we will discuss type of learning and factors affecting learning.